good, thank you.
How are we doing, Coach? Good.
Look good for him. Bobby seemed to be fairly pleased with the depth you're building on offensive line. Are you share that?
You know what? We're getting some young guys that are developing themselves. You know, guys have been with us in spring ball, and that's really helping us. And you know, these 2 weeks have been good to us so far.
How different is it now, guys knowing plays than they did last year?
Well, it's a heck of a lot different. You're not reteaching every day. You're able to pick up and continue the progressions and start the next day where you finished the day before.
Coach, last year, just looking back, I mean, not even the freshmen, but you had some guys who were new to the program and JUCO guys. So, I mean, it was experience all over the place.
Yeah, there was. We only really had two guys who played football last year. That was Tobiah Hughley and Aaron Epps. Other than that, nobody really played for us. So we were starting all over again. But, you know, that's behind us now. And now all those guys have played, and we're going to be able to build on that.
Listen, they never used it as an excuse, and you really did make drastic improvement, did you not, last year?
Oh, no question. You know, no, that isn't an excuse. Or wasn't a crutch. You know, that's where we were at, and we went to work every day and got better. And by the end of the year, the improvement was made. And we just want to pick up where we left off after our bowl game.
What does Tobiah give you as a guy who's played so much, still with some inexperience on the line? You know,
well, you know, it's good that he's been in the battles. He's seen the situations. You know, he's seen defenses. He's made adjustments. He knows what adjustments we make. He can anticipate the quarterback's audibles because he knows them, and it really helps. He can ID the fronts, and his football intelligence is outstanding.
How close are you to a starting five right now?
Oh, heck, it's just, what day is it? You know?
Yeah.
Groundhog Day, right?
Right.
All right, it's Groundhog Day. I don't really know that right now. You know, we got a scrimmage tomorrow and practice again next week, so you know, I never say we're ready to do that. I say we just got to come out and get better every day.
What the rotation right now, though, much deeper than last year, right? With what you feel comfortable that you could use.
Yeah, you know, we got guys that we can put in a game, and we're not holding our breath. We know that they're going to go out there and execute and get it done, and you know, guys that we can depend on.
Was the biggest improvement the line had to make in pass protection and picking up blitzes, or in run blocking?
I think in everything, you know, anytime you start out fresh with a new group, we're going to try to get better at everything we do. And so, you know, we approach everything every day. We're going to become better run blockers, become better finishers, better pass protectors, better at recognizing blitz, and better at our play action game too. That's also part of it.
What did people try and do last year to take advantage of your inexperience? Is it with stunts? Was it blitzes?
Oh, I think, you know, people try to show you some different looks and stuff like that. But one good thing, Tobiah is able to adjust him. He's seen it. You know, he's seen all the looks.
For you, Coach, any different with the responsibility, the added responsibility? Is there, and I guess how are you and Lonnie kind of work together? Or have you figured out like game day? What you know?
Oh yeah, you know, we definitely got a plan. You know, we know how to set up practice. We know how to organize meetings, offensive unit meetings, position meetings, laying out practice, how we're handling game day. And you know, I've done this. I was coordinator for 16 years before, so I've coached the O-line and done those duties. So, you know, it's just picking up where you left off, and we got a great offensive staff, and that's what counts. Everybody contributes, and everybody's strong in that room, and everybody does a great job.
That's really what he brings. You know, he was new last year as well.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, he brings great athleticism as well. He's very strong. He's picked up the offense. He's extremely quick, agile, athletic lineman, and he just brings a lot to the table. And the only thing he's really lacking now is playing experience. So we got to make that happen.
Who's providing depth at center?
You got providing depth at center is Nathan Scheller. I hope I say that right. I pronounce it about 20 different ways all the time. He gets a kick out of that. He provides depth. Khalil can play center as well. Robbie Bell, Luke Schulteis. We've got a lot of guys who know how to snap. Tyler Haycraft. So, you know, we always teach as many people as we can to play that position.
Say the two freshmen last year, Jerron and Kenny, both playing so well. Talk about the steps that they've made and the improvement that they've made in the offseason.
Well, you know, Jerron has really picked up where he left off. He had, you know, that great bowl game he played and got better this winter. He's changed his body. He's stronger. He's always been athletic. I almost said he's athletic, but he always has been athletic, but he's stronger now, especially in his core. And technically, he's so much better now.
Great bowl game. Was it not allowing any sacks or great run block? What made that a great
Well,
bowl
I think
game
the
for
whole
him?
thing. I can't remember their names, but their two DNs were pretty dang good. Somebody said they were all SEC, so we had to make sure we blocked those guys, and not let them harass the quarterback, as well as the run blocking. I guess, we ran for over 300, so I'd say his all-around game was pretty good.
You scheme against him in practice. You see what he can do. What makes D'Angelo Brown so effective?
I tell you what, strong, low center of gravity. He's able to, when you're that strong and you're able to get your hips down that low, that's a hard man to move. And he's athletic. He'll fool you. He moves very well. He's an athletic and he's a smart football player. Very great instincts.
And how about Devontae Fields?
Well, you better know where he's at on the field. And he can get you any different ways, not only at the speed, but his counter moves are outstanding. That's what really makes him a great pass rusher. You may get him on the first initial set, but his counters are outstanding.
Coach Bobby mentioned Robbie Bell the other day as well. Talk about Robbie and maybe some of the other newcomers, maybe Linwood, or guys that are kind of trying to work themselves into the mix.
Well, I tell you, Robbie Bell is doing a great job. He has learned the offense. Tobias and those guys have done a great job teaching him, but he's also learned it. He's smart. He's got great leadership qualities. I've already noticed that when we have our young guys go out there at the end of practice. He's the leader of the group. He sets the huddle, and if they're not in there, they're going to hear about it, and I like that. And then Linwood Foy has picked up, his technique has improved drastically in just 2 weeks. He would have loved to have him for spring ball, but that didn't happen. So, but technically he's starting to catch up with everybody, and he's a good athlete now.
Position himself to play a lot more this year.
Well, Khalil's, extremely strong, athletic athlete. And Steve, he moves very well. What he's done to help himself is improve his football intelligence. By learning the offense, studying film, he has a way better grasp of the offense now than he did a year ago.
Good.
Great.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.